Good morning, Mercy. Yes, Your Honor. Here for the first and second accused. The witness is before court, courtesy of the summons we requested. I will ask you a few questions regarding this case. Yes, Mercy. Yes, Your Honor. First and yes, Your Honor. The basis of our summons was that the witness and the dog is a complainant. Looking at the charge, Your Honor, she is witness number one, and she has been aware of the existence of these proceedings since its inception. Your Honor, contrary to Section 5 of the Judicature Act, the witness has continued to make comments. In contempt of court, Your Honor, contrary to Section 10, as you've mentioned, and it is on that basis, Your Honor, we summon this witness come to court to affirm why she's been doing that, contrary to the directions. Your Honor, at some point in these proceedings, we did ask the court to warn the witness and to desist commenting over the case either in social media or print or electronic means. That is basically why we are here this morning. All media house, outlets.
I believe the introduction has been perfectly made. I appear together with my learned senior. Will you allow me to maybe ask a few questions? Yes. No, I don't have.
Your Honor, I believe most importantly, besides we talked about all media outlets. I think I've also seen all media outlets, social media have been Your Honor, I believe on that. Have God's guidance, have the witness respond.
Just have one
Maybe you can start from shape now.
Uh, yes. Your Honor, I would, just this morning I was discussing this issue with my colleagues, and we want to be perfectly fair, and I would like Mercy to understand perhaps the questions which you've asked. I'm just going to allow you to just mirror them or repeat them in a more easier way for understanding. Mercy,
just before you ask, you made a statement. Your colleague actually made a statement. Said that the court has warned you. There's no warning that.
okay. Now, Mercy, as has been mentioned several times by my colleagues here, we have videos, quite a number of videos, running to 1 hour, and we do not really wish to play them. If you simply apologize to court, but if you do not, then we'll have to go the long way to play parts and parts of the video, which you have identified. So the question is simple. Have you, in any media house, Vibes Cartel, the social media, that is TikTok, talked about the merits of this case or talked about this case after the accused were arrested and charged in court?
I have talked about the case.
We talked about the case after.
You asked.
I can remind you some, like one where you say, you explain about how the fees was being paid, about people you went to meet at KVDA, about, former current governor coming to a meeting late when you were, you remember saying such kind of things? About the third accused person, that is the senator chairing health committee, and yet he's facing charges. Do you remember saying those things, or do you want us to refresh for you by showing you?
Said that.
You've said them. So the reason why I'm saying this is because we do not want to go to the laborious process of listening to this. If you accept that you've mentioned it, perhaps you didn't know it's an offense, all you want is fairness in the process and also respect for the judicial process. Fairness to my clients, fairness to the court, fairness to even yourself, and even the other victims who are over 200, I suppose, or around 200. If you admit, then we will let the court give the necessary directions. But if you do not, we'll be very happy to play a 1 hour video. We've compiled all of them as dates.
The matter of talking about the third part of the ad hoc committee, I did that. I would like to apologize to this court that it would bring disrepute to the
Yes. 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 She further went ahead and said, yes. Yes, you know what she said in that particular one? To rephrase what she said, she yes. Yes,
on that specific matter. On that specific matter, what I said was, this is someone that is chairing health committee and has, but I did not say anything about the court letting them go.
yes. Yona, my major concern was that I was trying to save court's time. To save court's time, you can play it. Given you the specific minutes. Given you the minutes, the paper. Pause. That's one of them. Mercy is saying that in this court, we are asking witnesses if they have brought original, where the original receipts are. Your Honor, I can confirm with 100% certainty, none of the lawyers has ever asked that. It goes to the merits and the merits of this case. Because we've never asked such a question. We've never asked for original document for, in fact, not even just receipts. We've never asked for any original documents. So, Your Honor, that's one such. Not a pen and paper. Go to the other minute.
So you can't see for yourself.
Finland imesema si. But Canada?
So Finland kulikuwa na many universities. Profile. Canada ilikuwa most of Canada. Ilikuwa na Then because it's planning with your British Columbia State, a campus with your Dawson Creek. Guys, you must get it over here. It takes hard work. So you think that would be tricky. Anyway, so
Another good thing with yours is not be out here saying,
yeah, we are peaceful, we are peaceful. I'm just here, we are peaceful. Yeah.
Okay, so scheduling. So you have
Yeah, Finland, your email will say, yeah, Canada, that is photo, unauliza password, so mjui, are you guys doing, then you went to ask for it. So probably tunaenda sawa, tunataka sasa receipt za shule, tumesema umelipa shule, so tukiandikia email shule tunaambia wanasema wamelipa, so this student nini Canada kuna kiasi zilitumwa, zingine mingi sasa zilitumwa kutoka hapo kufikia
Of course. Yona, we can go on and on and on. That is also where she's saying no money was paid to Canada. Maybe she can just confirm whether she actually paid and actually got a refund. She's here to tell us. She ever paid, she ever received a refund. Yeah. And I'm just saying, Yona, in that one, she said that no money was paid to Canada, and that if you write to Canada, they do not know you as a student. Yona, of course, that is not true. We've had students who have traveled to Canada, but again, she's not even mentioning that she either, in fact, if she paid and if she received a refund.
What we wanted to establish is whether she actually demonstrated the law to discuss what is supposed to be done.
No. 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 The understanding of sub judice, Your Honor, is talk about the merits of the merits, not the outcome. Yes, it's merits of the merits. Yes, 43.
Just answer that so that we know.
Pardon? All of these are after, all of them.
I talked to one of the admissions persons who are in your fee, because sasa unajua tulikuwa tumeambiwa mlipe this amount of money like 600k, wakatuambia ni 60% of fees, and then tukapewa deal yenye 2 weeks, so tukalipa. So in total kutafuta pesa ngapi kwa jumla? In total ilifaa ikue 1 million in total, unaishe like no additions, mtu afai kuambia sasa kujaongeza another 600, which was not just air tickets, accommodation, everything, tuition fees na up to 100k hivi. Okay. So I paid 600k, alafu akakuja akatuambia sasa mlipe 300k accommodation. It was supposed to be cheaper because wase wa Finland walipe 180k. So you can see the difference, 120. Yeah. So sasa kwa topi pesa. So wangu waliomba loans. My dad is a teacher by profession, yeah, my mom too. So wakaomba loans. Yeah. Wow. Wakapata one from I think mwalimu. Okay, I don't know the one from which one. Okay. Yeah. Wapili. Okay. Okay. And before that, you go to college? Yeah, nilikuwa nimegraduate. Nilikuwa nime.
That's enough. Lastly, we have a tweet she did on 23rd of August this year. And I just read, it's also prejudicial to the third accused person. No one forced Finland scandal parents to sell their land. They did it willingly. We have a lot of land and money in Uasin Gishu. Hata tukipoteza, bora ni mtu wetu ametuibia. Kitu mbaya ni mtu wa nje atuibie. Hata akiiba, atatumia tu kwetu juu pesa inajua kwao. Kenya ni home. Yona, the third accused person is still innocent until proven guilty. Of course, she's inferring to the third accused person. I think it's only this court which will have the final say. Is innocence or not, but not mercy. Yes, we're done.
Tell the truth, I'll say it. Your Honor, just to show the response. I wish to
Get a submission of the matter. Your name? Misu? Gebete. From where? What do you do for a living? Now, this court had explained to you why it summoned you, and a little I've heard from the Wakili there, and why they wanted you to come to court. I've played the clip there. What do you have to say about the clip?
Your Honor, on the last matter, which there is no people that I have talked about. So then when you say this is until I have mentioned a name, I have said this person, then that matter is I have just to have one question. This matter that we're talking about, is it also about the matter that you discussed?
We are not yet there, just from the clip they have played. They are making allegations. The clear allegations and the clear innocence at the moment. So from those clips that I've watched, anything to say about them?
Yes.
Concerning why you have been called to this court today in this matter.
The reason why I'm asking about whether it is about this court or the civil case that is in Eldoret is because when we had been called to testify, we were asked to give original banks. So I was not, even in that, like I was not talking about us being asked here and being asked to give original bank slips, because during those proceedings you asked, do you have original, which I clearly said there that we do not have.
So,
Which up to now,
so the slip, that the statement that you made concerning the slip were the
was
other
not
case,
because it was not
Okay.
about the matter that
not read.
from that clip that has been played with me and one, the person that has spoken clearly told that person. I did not say anything concerning that matter.
Is the man
What I
for?
asked, yes, but we can, if they have any objection to that, we can replay that. What I asked was, what is his dream for Kenya and Kenya Niwaki basically. Yeah, and the statement that I agreed to in the affirmative was they're supposed to be public servants. So that does not speak about the merits or merits of the case before you. There's another clip that has been played.
Yes.
That was on radio, presenter known as Masawi, where she asked, where did you get that money from? Loans, and then she asked about the amounts that were paid, who paid them. But then again, that does not talk about whether this court should find them guilty or not. It just says this is the information that I have concerning payments that yeah, he has asked about the matter of payment or refund. The has said that is another matter. So I don't know whether you require me to answer on that.
No, don't. Unless they ask you about that.
We are done. I have not made any statement. Say that this court is ruling in favor of or against anyone. What I have just said and out there is that justice should be served. And I think that is such an open statement. So, yes, they have any objection and they have specific, like on 23rd August, unless he says there's a specific person that I have referred to there, then honor there's no place where I have put the honor of this court,
Dignity.
the dignity. Yes.
Of the process, not the court.
Processing.
Right, okay. You are done, eh? Lima.
Role of subpoenas.
Can I ask him her question first? Ask her question if you have.
The master, how to confirm whether the place you do not understand what you say. How to confirm what you say. Persons who come to this court have been asked for original states. How to confirm what you say.
I said persons who vote. I did not say to the Nakuru court. And I have already.
Said which court?
I said persons who go to court, and I have already explained that we went for a civil case, and in that procedure, you are being asked for.
Now, did you
inside-
specifically say persons
I
who
did
go
not.
to the Eldoret or
And so
small
that
claims
also-
court? Did you say that?
I did not.
You know what
But
it
then-
means? You know that one then leaves space for people to think it is actually this here, because this is a case that has gotten the prominence of this republic.
Then, Your Honor, in that case, he's also bringing up the 23rd August until I have specified that it is the Nakuru court or it is this person, like
I'll leave
it
that
is
to
Mercy
court.
Tarus.
Then I leave
or
it to you because she mentioned that the persons who are going to court are being asked to bring original receipts. This is a case that, of course, everybody knows about. This is a case that, as you can see, the media is having it, and we wish the court to. The court wish that if a report is to be made, yes, I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
I think I need to deal with the one. Because when you talk about the Finland case deals with only 3 accused persons. You know, this country has been played mainstream media and social media. And when you talk about stealing, it presupposes that the accused persons are guilty of stealing. When you say to Melville, yeah. So what was the meaning of your tweet when you talk about Finland and stealing and you having a lot of money in your condition?
I have not understood that.
Can I read for you the tweet? Okay. The tweet says, no one forced the Finland scandal parents to sell their land. We did it willingly. We have a lot of money and we have a lot of land and money in our country. Hata tukipoteza bora mtu wetu ametuibia. That's the first part of stealing. Kitu mbaya ni mtu wa nje atuibie. Hata akiiba atatumia tu kwetu pesa. Inajua kwao. Kenya ni home. What did you mean when you tweeted like that? There's only one Finland case, criminal case, that deals with stealing, and there are 3 accused persons. Although when you say ni mtu wetu, this case talks about the 3rd accused person. Wherever it is reported, it says Mandago and 2 other accused persons. The plain understanding of that tweet is Mandago alituibia na ni mtu wetu. What do you have to say about that?
Honor, he has brought up interesting, because he has said the plain meaning of that tweet is that it is Mandago who has stolen. Again, when I answered to that the first time, I said I did not specify anyone. I did not say this person or this person. And when I was writing that tweet, that was, I think all of us have been able to go to a literature class. It was actually speaking to what happened, but I did not specify exactly who this person is. So even when I say that we have so much money, or we have so much land, people have sacrificed. It is not true. It is actually a sarcastic and satirical comment. It is people have sacrificed, people have sold their land, people have gone through so many challenges. When we played that clip on Masawe, I said my parents both asked for a loan. So when I say we have so much money in Wasindishu, that is subject to interpretation. It is not, I'm not specifically saying that this is the person who stole, and I'm not specifically saying that this person who stole is Wetu. Your honor can be interpreted in so many ways.
Your Honor, maybe not to emphasize that.
Just that,
Not to emphasize.
as I finish, Your Honor,
I need that
allow
to
me
come
to
out
answer
clear.
to that.
No. Let it come out clear. This case is about 3 accused persons. This case is about Finland scandal. This case is about Wasindishu County. The Mtuwetu are the 3 accused persons. The scandal is kuibiwa. So are you saying that you have evidence that the accused persons are guilty of the offense they've been charged?
With the previous my friends. I think they are not being fair. What we want to hear from what works in time. This is a court to interpret whether it is in the way that they themselves are perceiving. The witness is very clear in my mind. This is what I say. Then it's not limited to a given. Okay, you know, but what I was thinking is that the counsel should not actually push the witness too hard to yes, to say something that we want to know.
Well guided, Your Honor. Yeah, she can respond.
Your Honor. Actually did not put a question. What I had was a statement. That's the question.
So the question was the meaning and import of that statement.
I have responded to that, Your Honor. I have already told the court and Wakili what I meant when I said that. And I go back. When we started, you said that I have been summoned here to talk about whether I have been talking about the merits and how that plays out on the dignity of the court. I have already elaborated to the court exactly what I meant.
You will allow me ask just one question. You had confirmed to a learned friend that there's a time you went to a program called Explainer, and you confirmed that the third accused person is the chairman of Health Committee. You confirm? You went to that program at Citizen TV, and you mentioned him as chairperson of health committee.
I said that
He has cases,
he has a case in court.
yes, and according to you, he should not be the chair of that committee because of this case. That is what you are trying to explain, correct?
Now that is also a matter of interpretation.
But you
Which
say,
again,
according to you, it was not right for him to be the chair of that committee while he has this case pending, correct?
Yes, I specifically said that, which Your Honor.
I think we can look for that clip, the explainer, because you clearly made a judgment that because of this pending case, he should not be the chair of that committee. Can you let's look for?
Yeah, let it be played now.
We need to look for that clip.
10 ngoja hawajafika, 11 ngoja hawajafika, 12 hii haya. So, nilienda ile kuburi. So 600 because
982.
1,000 there's 300 shillings.
Okay, so you pay 982,000 shillings. These are Israeli because now this is now laughing. I saw it say 100,000. I don't know why in my mind I was like, look, they're still at such a low. Like hata ukipoteza utakuwa it's basically 900.
I think that's not the video I'm looking at. I am looking for
It can be played. Let it be played.
Right now, in the system of health, in the Ministry of Health, they chair the Ministry of Health, someone who has cases in court.
Yeah.
Niulize, health system itafanya aje kazi? How are we going to get medicine in hospital? It was not enough that you took school fees. Now we want to make our people remain sick. We do not want to give enough doctors. We do not want to post interns. We do not want to release the money that should be for hospital. Now you have broken the education system. You want to come to agriculture with fake fertilizer, fake seeds.
Yes, I think we can post. You can go and answer.
People in Baringo actually harvested maize cobs last year.
So confirm from that clip that you are indeed referring to him, number one, as chair of the health committee, correct? You also, in that clip, confirm that it was not enough that he had eaten school fees. You said that, correct?
I did not say the name. Again.
No, but
again,
you refer to the person who is chair of health committee.
Say the name because
Listen carefully,
Honor,
Mercy.
allow me to answer.
Can you listen
Allow
carefully?
me to answer.
No. It's me asking questions. You started by confirming that the person you're referring to is the chair of health committee, correct?
And I went on ahead
and you said it is not enough. He had stolen.
They have
he had
taken
eaten school fees.
And I went on ahead and said that people in Baringo also received fake fertilizer and fake seeds.
Yes, yes, let's rewatch that clip again. So that because you repeat it.
There's 300 shillings.
Okay, so you just immediately 982,000 shillings. These are easy because now this is not laughing.
It is that one.
Okay, so you pay 982,000.
They chair the Ministry of Health, someone who has cases in court.
Yeah.
Niulize, health system itafanya aje kazi? How are we going to get medicine in hospital? It was not enough that you took school fees. Now we want to make our people remain sick. We do not want to give enough doctors. We do not want to post interns. We do not want to release the money that should be for hospital. Now you have broken the education system. You want to come to agriculture with fake fertilizer, fake seeds. I think people have forgotten that people in Baringo actually harvested maize cobs last year. You want to break that. You want to break the Ministry of Health so that we will remain always begging, always coming to you on our knees and telling you
So how was the third accused person as chair of health committee? Where is that conviction that he should not hold any office? Where did you get that statement or that conclusion?
I think we have played the clip enough to know that, first of all, the statements that were made after that were not specifically about that person. Because I have said that they did not post doctors, they did not post interns. Are they the people that, yes?
I want let's yes.
And
Yes.
yes, Your Honor, allow me to respond to that. As I was saying, I went to the health center, I went to the doctors, I went to the interns, and then I went to the agriculture. So I did not specifically, is he the one that is supposed to, who has been given the mandate
Who is the
to
chair of
post
the health
the
committee?
interns?
Let's start there. Who is the chair?
Is
You
he the
confirm.
one? Is he the one that is been given the mandate to post the interns and the doctors? And I went on ahead and said that the agriculture system wants to break. And so people in Baringo were given fake seeds because we are continuing with the statement that I made there.
Let's
So,
go
Your
back.
Honor, when we continue with that, it is not specifically about
Your Honor, I think
the
I want
hardcore
to
accused.
limit myself to this person under reference who is chair of committee. You can only retract that statement and we move forward. You've confirmed you mentioned him as the chair of health committee, correct? And you did confirm. You've talked about him using your school fees, and you indicated that he's going to do other things. Did you at some point stop and say, now I'm done with the chair of health committee, I'm going to another person? Did you from that clip?
Your Honor, again, I said after that statement was made, I continued to say the mandate for doctors, the mandate for interns. So, Your Honor, in the next statements that I made,
In the initial statement, as the clip starts,
that clip that I made and that the one statement after that.
it's okay.
That
I will not
the school-
want an explanation. The statement is self-explanatory. The court will take note of that. The witness is becoming.
There are no questions.
Thank you, Your Honor. I started by saying that counsel had said that I had been given a warning and that I had been warned to not speak about this. I put before the court that I had not received as to whether I can speak about this case or about the proceedings or not. Everything that has been played and what they have said concerning the bill, the bank slips, the tweet on 23rd of August, all of that, and also the outcome of the case. I did not speak about the outcome of the case. I've seen from the clip exactly who said what they said. The last matter that has been brought before, the last clip that has been played before this court I have responded to the wakili on exactly what I meant and which statements talked about who, then the proceeding statements, whether they were about the person that I was talking about or not. But all in all, I hold this court in high regard, and I would not put myself or any of the other victims in a position where the dignity of this court was mad, or the outcome of this case was determined by me or any of the other victims.
Are you done?
I do hold this court in high regard, and I would love to see that justice have. And lastly, for any statements that may have been interpreted not in the way I put them out,
Okay. You can sit down. I don't know the family. Okay, thank you. So I need not to make any ruling now. You will leave the matter as that. Has she apologized? I've had some apology to the end, or she apologized again. Yes. If that, then I'll have to do another ruling again. And so the defense, we are now okay with that. The prosecution, any comment? Ms. Mburu, you had something to say. I don't know if you abandoned it. Yes, just a minute. I cut her short, so she can have a day now. Time. Yes. And then after that, we continue the process. Just a minute. Let me hear from Mburu first. Once I make a ruling, I believe you know the process, the consequences. Once I make a ruling, you know it can go either way. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. Hey, she didn't get the last one.
He found guilty.
She.
Who going against the press. What beyond what support the states, therefore, fair. That amount of information. Other person who some process discrimination and temporal directly or indirectly against any ground, including this, nothing or this one here was to of the fair and the Lord. To be clear, even the majors, giving the mask outside the school.
Tarus, any comment in response to what the submissions from the bar? So I didn't get you. Can you stand up? The defense, the side that caused you to be summoned for these proceedings, they are intimating that they don't want to proceed with the matter any further, that you have apologized. I don't know whether the submissions you made amounted to an apology so that you can abandon the entire process, or you are also of the view there's one side of the prosecution that wanted us to make a ruling and continue the process. Okay, we are summoned here by the defense. The defense means the advocates for the accused person. And I believe you have heard one of the advocates saying that they no longer want to proceed with these proceedings, the contempt of the proceedings against you, that you've apologized. On the other side of the prosecution, there's some element that I need to make a ruling, that I need to send a message, even some other personnel from the media who are not here, those who might have encouraged you to overexpress yourself as per your apology. The defense, I think that I leave the matter like that. So what is your comment on that? Can be your time, you think about it. Maybe I don't 5 minutes, you don't put under pressure. 5 minutes, I don't miss. Yes. Yes, yes. I thought she spoke on your behalf. You can sit down a bit. Yes. Okay. Can I hear from now? She had the right to respond. Yes. Now, from your submissions, toward the end, you are apologizing that so any statement that may have been misinterpreted, not in the way that I put it, then I do apologize to the court. I will love to see that justice is served. I will no longer put myself in any way to mar the dignity of the court or to determine the outcome of the case. Yes, that are the parts now. So do those parts amount to an apology? Yes.
Am I answering?
Okay. As you respond to all these, you respond to the Wakili plus the court also. Yes. Yes. Amount apology. No. The Wakili is the ones the court to make a ruling. But you are not the only one. That my ruling will send a message to all, including the media personnel, who could have asked questions or put questions to you that might have led you to overexpress yourself. Is that in order? You can make a ruling to that effect. Yes, yes, yes.
That ruling will make a ruling. That ruling
A ruling must concern somebody. It must come from a background of a proceeding against somebody. And today you are the one. So the ruling will be you. And maybe send a message to somebody else because the ruling is publicized. It's public. Public will be publicized. Yes, yeah. Okay.
has now been, I think it will be out there.
Okay. Bunge give a change of heart and Okachi so that to avoid sensationalizing this matter. Because you don't want me now to start summoning the media personnel and they're here. You know what it will mean. So can we avoid those side shows? You know that share apologize. I can make a short ruling to that effect. Yes. Yes. Okachi. Mm.
Then a message. Yeah, message. Yeah. What is carries out its function? In a given area or in a given position outside.
So let me retire to do a brief ruling on that. I do agree with the learned counsel to the prosecution. Matthew, don't worry, we'll come with a ruling to everyone, not you alone now. So we can rise up for 5 minutes, for 15 minutes, come back with a ruling. Have the ruling. This ruling is made pursuant to this court's powers under the provisions of Section 10(4) of the Magistrates Court Act 2015, which provides for the following powers and the jurisdiction of the Magistrate Court to deal with criminal contempt of court. The section provides that in the case of criminal proceedings, such as the present one, the publication, whether by words, spoken or written, by signs, visible representation or otherwise, of any matter, or the doing of any other act which A. Scandalizes or tends to scandalize or lowers or tends to lower the judicial authority or the dignity of the court. B. Prejudices or interferes or tends to interfere with the due course of any judicial proceedings. And finally, interferes or tends to interfere with or obstructs or tends to obstruct the administration of justice, constitute contempt of court. Against this backdrop, serious allegations were made by the defense side to this case that one complainant herein, Mercy Jebet Tarus, has been making statements and comments in social and mainstream media and conducting interviews in the media that amount to criminal contempt of court. The court thus summoned her to respond to those allegations, and because of the absence of the rules contemplated under Section 10(8) of the Magistrates Court Act 2015, this court believes that the process it adopted in handling the proceedings herein was free, fair, and transparent. In fact, indeed, comments that appeared to directly prejudice or to interfere or tend to interfere with the due course of the criminal proceedings herein were revealed and proved to my satisfaction. A serious comment came out that one of the accused person herein is guilty as charged, and that the complainant, Tarus, will jail the third accused person, thereby lowering the dignity of the court as per Section 4A of the Magistrate Court Act. Section 10(4)(a). These serious allegations were made not by the subject herein alone, but together with others who are, however, not before the court. Let me remind all that criminal contempt holds penal consequences, just like in criminal convictions. I'm, however, aware that our other constitutional rights and freedom, such as those of conscience, expression, media freedom, access to information, political rights, and association, must all be recognized, protected, and upheld by this same court, and not to be defeated by the manner in which the court exercises the contempt of court powers. The purpose of the contempt of court proceedings should, however, at the same time, not be misinterpreted to mean the protection of the dignity of the individuals, but the system and fair trial. In this case, for example, one shall wonder the integrity and the dignity of our judicial system if a complainant can boisterously go to mainstream media with renowned journalists to comment and purport to assure the public that she will on her own jail an accused person hearing. Of what need will be a judicial system in such a scenario if the accused person shall feel that there is no need to undergo the full trial if there is a predetermined verdict by a complainant to jail him. As we go about exercising our rights and freedom of expression or conscience, it behoves all of us to act fairly and respect our constitutional institutions, such as the court. I thus give a clear warning that any willful conduct of expression towards the case herein that might mean or be interpreted to fall within the provisions of Section 10(4) of the Magistrate Court Act is improper and should be avoided by all, including the parties herein and all institutions such as the media outlets and the journalists. So meanwhile, the apologies from the subject herein and the subject is Mercy are accepted, but with the serious warning that I've already given herein. I believe that now brings the matter to a close. These proceedings at the contempt to a close. Thank you. Yes, so that is all. You don't need to make any comment now in this court. Maybe you are free to make any comment here. Thanks. That's all for that. In those proceedings for contempt, so we go back to our normal. Yes, Okachi. Just a minute. There was an application pending by the county government, and they wanted direction on when it will be converted. Are they present, the county government?